Let me talk a little bit about the OIG. The OIG has complained that they attempt to get things from the Department of Homeland Security. I'm going to ask this letter to Chairman Green from January 17th from the OIG to be entered into the record, where she points out that the Department over the past few years has used the excuse of the Privacy Act and the Presidential Records Act to withhold information from the OIG. Now, the purpose of the OIG, as you know, is Congress. We think the OIGs are important to keep an eye on the individual departments, and we would hope that the departments would always cooperate with their OIGs, because otherwise it looks a little suspicious. So do you agree that the Privacy Act and the Presidential Records Act, in fact, do not affect the ability of the department to transfer information to the OIG?
Congressman, let me assure you that we cooperate fully with the Office of Inspector General, and we also appreciate the importance of the Inspector Generals in making sure our department is as efficient and effective as it can be.
Is your Inspector General Joseph Kafari?
Yes, he is.
But in this letter, he says you're not cooperating.
And
I'll enter in, Mr. Chairman, without objection, I'd like that entered into the record.
Congressman, I respectfully disagree with the Inspector General.
Well, that's why we have Inspector Generals, to actually keep an eye on the departments. And we expect when the department is doing something that they want to cover up, that they're not going to cooperate with the Inspector General. And then they're going to claim that they cooperate with the Inspector General. That's our cop on the beat. That's our cop on the beat, watching the cops on the beat. Okay?
Congressman, assuredly, you are speaking of a department different than ours when you characterize that type of behavior.
That's not what the letter kind of indicates. Anyway, the last thing I want to talk about in the last remaining minute is the